You look to the sun, but you got nothing inside. You should be bursting at the seams. You feel you're on the run, but you got nowhere to hide. You don't remember how to dream. And when you've lost your way, feel like you're in a trap. We all deserve to find our peace. You're on top of the world, so don't you ever look back. Our life's in front of you and me. We are on top of the world. We are on top of the world. 'Cause we are on top of the world. You look to the sun, but you got nothing left to give. You feel you're on the run. It seems you don't know how to live. And when we lose our way, we all deserve to find belief. 'Cause we're on top of the world. Our lives in front of you and me. We are on top of the world. We are on top of the You look to the sun, but you got nothing inside. You should be bursting at the seams. You feel you're on the run, but you got nowhere to hide. You don't remember how to dream. And when you've lost your way, feel like you're in a trap. We all deserve to find our peace. You're on top of the world, so don't you ever look back. Our life's in front of you and me. We are on top of the world. We are on top of the world. 'Cause we are on top of the
Hello everybody, how are you guys doing today? We are back today with with a new game actually, Railway Empire. I really enjoyed this game. I've played it a lot a long time ago. I think I have like 70 or 80 hours in the game. So it has been a lot of fun. The reason why I really enjoyed this game though is because not only it's just the game mechanics are fun, but also you learn a lot about the history of the railway and the American history a little bit as well. So that's one of the reasons why I really enjoyed this game, is because you learn something from it as well. Without further ado, let's dive into the game. And we're gonna play the campaign mission, all of them, or at least not today because they are quite long. The first one will probably take like half an hour, I think, if I remember correctly, half an hour up to an hour. So we can either do 1 or 2 of those missions, and then we're gonna end the stream there. But we'll see how it goes, how fast we're gonna be able to do this. So yeah, let's start up the game. Now there are only 2 options apparently. Fast mode, normal. Game passes automatically when building track, signaling, building. Train maniac. Never passes. Manually. You can pause the game at any time by pressing the spacebar. Alright, we're just gonna do normal, I guess. Or train maniac without pausing the game. Should I do that one? Well, I will receive like more points from it. Yeah, let's do normal. Alright, and we can't choose where we start. I think if you do like the sandbox mode, you can choose wherever you want to start. That's quite cool. You can pick a city where you want to start and go from there. But let's do the campaign.
I did an evaluation of the contenders and I am the best choice.
For some reason, it shows the German train.
On the banks of the Missouri River, the last chapter in the monumental undertaking of the Transcontinental Railroad began. The workers of the Union Pacific Railroad began laying their tracks westward from Omaha through the wild heart of the North American continent. Massive challenges awaited them. Away from all civilization, the country was vast, the weather ruthless, and the challenges tremendously energy-sapping. But there was a masterstroke of modern engineering to be accomplished. To tame the wilderness and to conquer it with steel, fire, and steam. Never before had anything like this been ventured, but the time was ripe.
There we go.
Greetings. My name is Thomas Clark Durand. Exactly, the head of Union Pacific. We will go down in history as the ones who created the Transcontinental Railroad. And that, my friend, is your job as chief engineer. I can't supervise everything here on site right now, as I have to meet with some politicians in Washington. First, you should familiarize yourself with the basic controls. Move the camera in all directions. Now test the camera's zoom function. You can also rotate the camera. Give it a try. Very good. Now you know the basic controls. Your first task is to create a rail connection between Omaha and Norfolk to the northwest. Both cities will need a station for this. You already have a station in Omaha, but you still need to build one in Norfolk. To do this, switch to building construction mode.
We're already there. Do they want me to build a small one? I want to build a bigger one straight away, to be honest. Organization, signaling, large one. Terminal station. How much money do I have? 650. Seems like a lot, but really isn't. Let's do this one. Bit cheaper. I believe we could put it down, right? Oh yeah, like this. We can rotate it. Let's put it here.
Very good.
That's fine.
Now the two stations need to be connected with tracks. To do this, switch to track construction mode. Now plan the tracks between the stations in Norfolk and Omaha. To do this, select the two station tracks one after the other. Then pay for your track planning.
All right. Let's see. I want, I guess, this track to go to this one. I guess so. Yeah. Sounds cool.
Initially, your train only exists on paper. It's not much use to you without a locomotive.
Right, let's buy a locomotive then. Buy a locomotive. There we go.
Additionally, each train needs a rail line that passes through all the stations it should stop at. Now join your two stations to the rail line by selecting them one after the other. That's enough for your first rail line. Now confirm it so it becomes active. Very good. Now you can see the journey your train will take. If there is something to transport, the train will automatically take it.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea, Joe. Changing your name back.
However, as each locomotive needs water, sand, and lubricant on its journey, you have to place a supply tower along the route.
These lubricants, do you hear that? Alright, supply towers. Where are they at? There they are. Let's put one in the middle somewhere.
Very good. Your train is now traveling between Omaha and Norfolk. But you can do even more. Each city needs goods from the surrounding area. For example, every city needs corn. Look, there is a corn farm near Omaha. Until now, the corn has made it to the city in the conventional way, but we want to change that. Now construct a rural train station in the marked location with a corn farm within its radius.
Yeah, this was another cool thing you could do. I'm gonna do something else. On a big warehouse. You do warehouse with signaling? Yes, you can. That's expensive though. Small one then? Do it like this. I think that should be cool. Right, so I have a warehouse near the cow farm. And then this probably is gonna take me a lot of money though to do this.
Now connect the new rural train station to the station in Omaha.
Connect this. Okay. Connect this one. Right there. It cost me a lot of money. That's better. Much cheaper like this. There we go.
And now things are getting tricky as we have to deal with a logistical problem. As Norfolk should also enjoy fresh corn, there will soon be two trains traveling on the stretch of track between Omaha and Norfolk. Of course, this will then result in a conflict. Since trains cannot travel through each other, you'll need a sidetrack between Omaha and Norfolk. This consists of one parallel track and two signals. Excellent. However, your trains won't necessarily use the sidetrack as they generally always take the shortest route. For this reason, you also have to specify the direction of travel on each parallel track. Now open building construction mode and set up a signal in the highlighted area pointing in the direction of the switch. Trains will then be able to stop here when the single track is in use.
This is using that one. It's cool. I actually want this one to use. Couldn't you specify which track they took? Thought you could specify which one you want them to take, track 1 or 2. Yeah, you could do like a waypoint. That's what I'm trying to do. But then for this one, 1 and track 2. I mean, I guess we'll be fine. Alright, so now this one stores the meat as well as the horns. We got another one going from the warehouse to this one. Alright, what do they want me to do? Signaling in the highlighted area. Which area? Pointing in the direction of the switch, Strange will then be able to stop here and track use. Note, click on a signal to change the direction. Oh, I think I know what they want me to do. It's something else. Right, already done that. Alright, done that. Where do they want me to do this? They want me to do this right here? What? Don't understand. Signal at the correct position. Yeah, where do they want me to signal? Right, let's how did you do this again? Let's switch direction. There we go. And like this. And like this. There we go. Does he want me to do it right here? I don't know what he wants me to do, to be honest. Pointing to switch. I don't have a switch. Do you mean these ones? Oh no, wait, I don't want this one. Let's delete that. This is fine, this is fine. I think what he wants me to do is this. I remember that from earlier. I'm playing this game before. Right, like that. Then he wants me to put signaling like this, and signaling like this. Is that it? No? Open up the building construction mode and set up a signal. The highlighted area. What is the highlighted area? Where is the highlighted area? Isn't going very well. What? Why is that all the way over here? See, this is exactly what I did. What? Yeah, this is what I did. Okay, cool. Why is that all the way over here though? Doesn't make any sense. What? I think the game is broken. The game must be broken, because that's exactly what I did. Alright, I think we're gonna have to do this again. Wow, that's annoying. Let's restart.
In 1863, on the banks of the Missouri River, the last chapter in the monumental undertaking of the Transcontinental Railroad.
Yeah, okay, we've heard this before. Thank you.
Greetings. My name is Thomas Clark Durand.
Okay, thank you.
Exactly, the head of Union Pacific.
Can I skip
We
that?
will go down in history as the ones who created the Transcontinental Railroad. And that, my friend, is your job as chief engineer. I can't supervise everything here on site right now, as I have to meet with some politicians in Washington. First, you should familiarize yourself with the basic controls. Move the camera in all directions. Now, test the camera's zoom function. You can also rotate the camera. Give it a try. Very good. Now you know the basic controls. Your first task is to create a rail connection between Omaha and Norfolk to the northwest. Very good. Now the two stations need to be connected with tracks. To do this, switch to track construction mode. Initially, your train only exists on paper. It's not much use to you without a locomotive. Very good. Now you can see the journey your train will take. If there is something to transport, the train will automatically take it.
Okay, cool. Now what's next? Go to the next quest, please.
However, as each locomotive needs water, sand, and lubricant on its journey, you have to place a supply tower along the route.
Okay, cool.
Very good.
There we go.
Your train is now traveling between Omaha and Norfolk. But you can do even more. Each city needs goods from the surrounding area. For example, every city needs corn. Look, there is a corn farm near Omaha. Until now, the corn has made it to the city in the conventional way, but we want to change that. Now construct a rural train station in the marked location with a corn farm within its radius. Now connect the new rural train station to the station in Omaha.
Alright, let's do it like that then.
And now things are getting tricky as we have to deal with a logistical problem. As Norfolk should also enjoy fresh corn, there will soon be 2 trains traveling on the stretch of track between Omaha and Norfolk. Of course, this will then result in a conflict. Since trains cannot travel through each other, you'll need a sidetrack between Omaha and Norfolk. This consists of 1 parallel track and 2 signals. Excellent. However, your trains won't necessarily use the sidetrack, as they generally always take the shortest route. For this reason, you'll also have to specify the direction of travel on each parallel track. Now open Building Construction mode and set up a signal in the highlighted area pointing in the direction of the switch. Trains will then be able to stop here when the single track is in use.
Okay, so for some reason, it thinks that I've already put down the... like this one. For some reason, it already thinks I've done that. That's a bit odd. Let's build that. And now it should work. I'm doing this. And this. This is what they want me to do, right? Switch it. No? Is that what they want me to do? I've done that. Why isn't this working? This is how it should work. Do it like this then? The other way around? No? Signal at the correct position. Yeah, this is the correct position, isn't it? Pointing all the way up here again. What the hell? This game is broken. This is annoying. Why does it do this? Right. One more try. Restart. I'm not gonna upgrade anything. Like I wanted to upgrade the stations in advance.
Greetings.
I put the better one here
My name is
and upgrade
Thomas
this
Clark
one, but it
Durant.
doesn't seem to work.
Exactly, the head of Union Pacific.
Let's listen to
We
this
will
guy
go
one more
down
time.
in history as the ones who created the Transcontinental Railroad. And
Hey,
that, my
Kurt.
friend, is
Hey,
your
Panzer.
job as chief engineer. I can't supervise everything here on site right now, as I have to meet with some politicians in Washington.
I guess
First,
we're
you
gonna
should
have to.
familiarize yourself with the basic controls.
Yeah, I know
Move
that.
the camera in all directions. Now
cool.
test the camera's zoom function.
Yeah,
You can
do that.
also rotate the camera.
Yeah.
Give it a try.
Can do
Very
that.
good. Now you know the basic controls.
Thank you.
Your first task is to create a rail connection between Omaha and Norfolk to the northwest. Both cities
cool.
will need a station for this. You
That's a
already
small
have
one.
a station in Omaha, but you still need to build one in Norfolk. To do this, switch to building construction mode. Very good.
Done that.
Now the two stations need to be connected with tracks. To do this, switch to track construction mode. Now plan the tracks between the stations in Norfolk and Omaha. To do this, select the two station tracks one after the other. Then pay for your track planning.
That seems
Now
fine.
create your first train so that you can set up a rail line between your stations. Initially, your train only exists on paper. It's not much use to you without a locomotive. Additionally, each train needs a rail line that passes through all the stations it should stop at. Now join your two stations to the rail line by selecting them one after the other. That's enough for your first rail line. Now confirm it so it becomes active. Very good. Now you can see the journey your train will take. If there is something to transport, the train will automatically
Thank you,
take it.
Kurt. Thank you. I'm quite good at moving my cursor. Speed up. A little bit.
However, as
Cool.
each locomotive needs water, sand, and lubricant on its journey, you have to place a supply tower along the route.
There we go. Place it there.
Very good. Your train is now traveling between Omaha and Norfolk. But you can do even more. Each city needs goods from the surrounding area. For example, every city needs corn. Look, there is a corn farm near Omaha.
Wow. how
Until now, the
convenient.
corn has made it to the city in the conventional way, but we want to change that. Now construct a rural train station in the marked location with a corn farm within its radius. Now connect the new rural train station to the station in Omaha. And now things are getting tricky as we have to deal with a logistical problem. As Norfolk should also enjoy fresh corn, there will soon be two trains traveling on the stretch of track between Omaha and Norfolk. Of course, this will then result in a conflict. Since trains cannot travel through each other, you'll need a side track between Omaha and Norfolk. This consists of one parallel track and two signals. First, create a side track.
Finally, it
needs to be
works.
at least long enough for a fully loaded train.
There we go. I want to make it a bit longer though, if I can. Hopefully that doesn't mess things up. Should be fine.
Excellent.
Here we go.
However, your trains won't necessarily use the sidetrack, as they generally always take the shortest route. For this reason, you'll also have to specify the direction of travel on each parallel track. Now open Building Construction mode and set up a signal in the highlighted area pointing in the direction of the switch. Trains will then be able to stop here when the single track is in use.
Finally, it works, guys. It works. Right, so one there. And place another one like this. Wait.
Excellent.
Oh, like this.
Now do
yeah.
the same on the parallel track so that each parallel track has a different direction. Place a second signal in the highlighted area and block the track to trains coming from the opposite direction. Very good. I'm sure that it wasn't at all easy. You will soon come to realize that signals are an important aid in guaranteeing smooth rail operations.
It was easy.
You will find more information and tips under Hints and Tips.
I already knew all of this. For some reason, the quest just didn't work. Okay.
Now assemble a new train and give it a locomotive and a rail line. Your new rail line should run via Omaha to Norfolk so that the people of Norfolk can be supplied with corn.
Wait, didn't I already do that? Omaha to Norfolk? Alright. Do another one then. Oh, because now the two trains can, yeah, run on the same track. Okay, cool. Let's do a signaling right there. So it doesn't... wait, let's see. How does this work again? I have to do it like this, I think. Yeah. That's how it works. Now these trains need to stop. I think. Or it's the other way around. I don't quite remember. How did it work again? Yeah, no, this should be good, I think. I'll see soon if it doesn't work. Now assemble a new train. Yeah, did that. Oh, from the rule station to... Okay, that's what they want me to do. Got it. Okay. Delete that. From this one through Omaha to Norfolk. That's what they want me to do. I don't have to use the other train. I can just wait. Where are all my train routes? Shouldn't I be able to see them somewhere? Omaha, Norfolk. This one. Yes. Can I adjust that? Okay, cool. And I want it to go here as well.
Excellent. The corn farm will automatically make use of
do.
your train because the cities along your rail line are demanding corn. Conventional transportation is much more costly for the farm. We're still missing something. Locomotives wear out over time and need to be regularly maintained so they can perform their duties more reliably. For this purpose, there needs to be at least one maintenance building on each rail line where locomotives can be serviced if necessary. Construct such a maintenance building at your station in Omaha now. To do this, select the station itself and expand the station with this building. Right, we've been lollygagging for long enough. I need to return to Washington for further miserable negotiations with our representatives of the people. I've written a task list for you. Take a look at it and complete the tasks within the given time period.
Cool.
Do not disappoint me.
Alrighty then, finally. I can just do whatever the hell I want. That took way longer than expected. Wow. Okay, cool. Okay, so what does the game want me to do? Conquer the Great Plains by rail, starting in Omaha. Connect Omaha and North Platte of Plateau, whatever. Connect Omaha and Chennai. Deliver 16 loads of cattle to Denver. And deliver 16 loads of meat to Chennai. Connect 150,000 people to your rail network. Reach a population of 30,000 in Chennai. Connect Omaha to Rock Springs. Okay. This is optional. But I do want to do that. Wait, the game isn't paused right now? Okay. Stop talking then. Okay, or is it paused? because of this one. That's the lead train. Okay, now it's going. Cool. We need a signal, like another one right there. Another one right there. Cool. Okay then. Well, what to do? What to do? This will give us more money. Connection bonus. Okay, let's do that. We can actually... That'll happen there. Was that the storm? Okay, cool. So we have beer there, we have meat there. What can we have here? This one would be good, to be honest. Can't really do anything else right now. Let's just wait and see what the game gives us. Eventually the game will pick something itself. Alright, this is somewhere in the middle. I want this to be a good station. Let's see. I wanna do just a normal one for now, I guess. Fine. And I'll connect that. Let's do this one. Connect that all the way to this one. Oh, of course, this is the small one. I didn't upgrade it. Let's upgrade it first. This one connected to this one. Let's see, it's a straight line, that's fine. Doesn't cost me any extra money. Alright, let's pay.
Good. That's finished. You're making progress.
Cool. Now I need a locomotive. Set up this railway. Go. Cool. What does it need? Where could you see that? There it is. Demands stock. So it needs wood. We need to give it wood, meat, and beer. Well, beer is made right there. So it doesn't have enough grain to produce beer. So what you want to do is you want to give it grain. And this even more. And let's actually connect these together. And then we wanna... ooh, how did you do that again? Oh, here you go. Cool. I'll delete that. Build a small station right there. Gonna connect these together so they don't interfere with each other, right? Like this will connect to the first one, and this one will connect to the second one, and this one will connect to the third one. It doesn't interfere. And we're gonna want to buy a locomotive, set up rail line. That one. Cool. How are you guys doing, by the way? Damn, I was really hoping for another tutorial game run through. Yeah, I bet you did. Oh man. It sucked though. I was trying to like upgrade the stations from the start. Like putting a warehouse in the middle and like all the advanced stuff that you learn in the game. But it just didn't let me because I had to do the tutorial. Otherwise it would just bug out. Alright. Connection bonus. Before November 24th. Okay, the same year as now. It's May now. Okay, so I kind of have to hurry actually to do that one. It will give us 100 grand, so that's quite cool. So yeah, let's try and connect that. Let's see. With this one like this, I guess. It does cost a lot of money to cross the water though. Building bridges is quite expensive. Let's see. Oh, that would be very expensive indeed. This oil already is a lot better. That's 0, that's good. And then 1% is fine. Not a problem. That's totally fine. Costs too much money though. Let's keep this in blueprint form for now. Speed up a little bit. This one before 19. Okay, this 18 and this is 1900. Okay, 1800, 1900. Okay, so I have a lot of time to complete this one. I have 100 years to complete this one. That's good. I'm sure I can do that before then. Okay, we need a little bit more money. 20,000. Right, a little bit more. Come on. I need the money. Basically, the goal of the game is to make America great again. Basically. Like by using the railway. Transporting goods to the cities. Improving all the supply routes. Basically. And by giving them more supplies on time, the city can grow faster. So that's basically what you're doing. You're helping build America, I guess. Helping build the USA as we know it. Don't even have money for that. You want a train to be there? Guess so. We'll make more money eventually. From there to there. Alright. I want to set up a signaling. I can't. There we go. One. Cool. Like this, I think should be good. Go. The better a city is supplied with goods by rail, the faster it grows. Select the city dialogue and learn more about the requirements. If they are over 60%, the city can grow. Cool. Unrest in New York. That's back. That's this view. Fulfillment of demand. What? Locomotive. Oh, right, yeah. Okay. Of course, it does need supplies as well. Let's put these towers down. And I probably am gonna need to build a maintenance thingy here. There we go. That's what they want. Yes. Cool. Gonna help out. Sure, I have that already. Put it down there. Yes, I've put that down as well. Oh, Pierre grows. Cool. Why is the game so silent? There's no sound at all. No music. 70? Is that better? Guess so. At least a little bit of background sounds. Alright, cool. What am I doing? Tasks. Need to do this one first. Where is Shanae? Somewhere around here. That's that one. Okay, cool. We have a lot of time to complete that one. Not really a hurry. The faster we do it, the better, obviously. Let's put the train station down. We can do that like this. Ideally, I want to have a bigger one there. Wasn't there a way to take out a loan? Oh, right, the stock market. Right, that was also a good way to make some money. Oh, current bond. That's the one. Like the biggest one. Go, cool. Then we can this one all the way right there. Let's just avoid the mountains, shall we? May please avoid the mountains. Something we can do. Plus. I guess not. Can't get it to... Oh, that's 0. That works. We'll get this one to 0 as well. I guess not, huh? 3%. 2%. I guess this is fine. The fastest route. Why does it go? Why does it swing so? Can't it just like this? No. The hell, man? Had it on 0% first somewhere. Alright, let's keep it like this, I guess. 2%, that's fine. Otherwise, it's gonna take me a million years to do this. Alright, we have completed
Those
it. Cool.
politicians in Washington get on one's nerves. But now let's get back to your tasks.
I can pay
As you can
this.
see, Cheyenne is still a little town hoping for an upswing caused by the railroad connection, but a city will only attract new inhabitants if it is supplied with enough goods. Cities receive basic goods from the surrounding area. If you construct stations in the right places and establish rail lines, your trains will be used to transport goods and you will make profits for transportation. But for this, you have to know what goods a city actually needs. You can find out any... Now select Cheyenne and view the city's demand for goods.
Don't really want to do this right now. Sorry. That one? We don't need a bridge of 1,000,000 meters. The hell? Is really that steep? Is that why? 3, 2. Alright, so can't avoid this, I guess. That's unfortunate. And let's do it this then. Takes a bit longer to get there, but it seems fine. Here we go. Let's do that. Add locomotive. Set up railway. All over there. Cool. Let's supply the town with some more wood. Awesome. Gonna give us a lot of money, for sure. The demand for the imported good beer has been reduced. The maximum stock level has been reached. Oh. Okay. It's growing. What do we need to do here? Do the demands?
As you can see, Cheyenne currently needs only a handful of goods, and you can only deliver goods that are in demand. As the city grows, it will demand further goods. At the moment, you can supply grain and wood. Both of these goods are available to the north of Cheyenne.
Cool.
Connect Cheyenne to a timber business and a wheat farm, and establish a new rail line that connects them both to Cheyenne.
Yeah, let's do a big one. Wait, we can do a warehouse. Warehouse. There we go. Connect this one to right there. Cool. Don't have the money though. Don't have no money. Yeah, we know, we get it. Cool newspapers. Really, where did the music go? Such a quiet game. Waiting on the money. I'm gonna put on some music myself, because it takes way too long for the music to pick up sometimes. No, whatever. Next. Alright. Do we have enough money? Yes, we do. Cool. I should buy another locomotive. Almost. There we go. Cool. Set up this line.
Well done. The city will soon grow. You can see how well it is being supplied at any time in the city dialogue. Basically, a city will grow once its demands are sufficiently met. I think you have learned enough. Complete the rest of your tasks. Do you know that many people call the vast stretch of land between the Mississippi and California the Great American Desert? Those fools. Once my railroad has opened everything up, the value of these lands will go through the roof. But you certainly won't have any success with so little capital. I might have not planned on this being a loss-making business, but I'll help you out this one last time.
Cool.
Yes, one more thing. Your company has also a research department to help you unlock new locomotives and other innovations. Open the research dialogue to find out more about it. Here you will find the advances that can be achieved in the current era. Advances from previous eras are usually already active, but what the future holds, we do not know.
Awesome stuff.
For each advance, you require innovation points, which you get automatically each month, and which can be increased in various ways. Now, take a look around here, and then unlock an innovation of your choosing. How about a new locomotive? Excellent. Cheyenne is becoming a major railroad hub, and the credit is all ours. My opponents say I'm lining my own pockets. These are, of course, hideous lies. And look at it this way. With the profits I'm making, I can invest much more. Jobs, jobs, jobs.
Wasn't there a way? Yes. Here we go. Oh, cool. How do I leave this? Go. Cool. So what's next? 16 loads of cattle to Denver, 16 loads of meat to Chennai. Alright. Connect Omaha and Rocky Springs. That's all the way to the east, right? Yeah, Rocky Springs.
I have to wrangle with a lot of competitors, but if one person really gets on my nerves, then it's that Beatrix von Pomp. What? You haven't encountered her yet?
Beatrix von Pomp?
She takes everyone to the cleaners.
She's amazing. I love Beatrix. Let's do this one. Let's connect these together. Sure. Let's do another locomotive. There we go. Probably put a supply tower down as signaling. Let's do like that. And like that. No. Not that one. I'll do that one. Cool. There we go. Cool. Wait, did I do that correctly? I don't think I did. Put it like that. I think that's better. Alright, cool. I'm a little bit rusty in the game, to be honest. I was expecting to be doing a lot better. But apparently I'm a little bit rusty. Especially the beginning really messes me up. Because I couldn't do what I wanted to do. Okay, I want to improve this place as well. We have the option for it. Why the hell not? Right now, you can see all of the cattle is being transported by a coach, whatever. And 0% by train. You see the current workflow, the level. You can also buy the businesses if you want. So if you're playing in a map with the AI, you can buy a business, and once they like grab your cattle, for example, you'll earn money from that. So that is very beneficial. Good strategies for later missions. Right now, that doesn't really matter. Why is it acting so weird? There we go. That's better. Do it like this. Nicely against the other railway. Cool. Let's buy another locomotive. Set this up. Awesome. How's it going with the population? I've already done this one. Oh, cool. Okay. This one already has 30,000. Wow. Went fast. This is a little bit of a harder one though. Transport 100 passengers from Chennai to Rock Springs without stopping. It was a bit harder, but it's doable. Right, it's 46. I have 2 years to transport the cattle to Denver and the meat to Chennai. Alright, because the meat is made here. Okay, so if I transport the cattle from this area, let's do a warehouse. Yeah, let's do a warehouse like this, I guess. There we go, that's fine. This one to this line, that track. construct. Add locomotive. There we go. And I'm gonna have to do this as well. A maintenance building. Let's do the maintenance building on this station actually. Once I have the money for it. How are you guys doing, by the way? I see 5 current viewers and 4 likes. Thank you very much. If you haven't done already, smash that like button on YouTube. And if you are new to the channel, on either Twitch or YouTube, please consider following on Twitch or subscribing on YouTube as well. I'm putting a link in chat which will send you to a site which has all my socials, Instagram, Twitter, Discord, YouTube, Twitch, everything you might want to follow if you enjoy this content. Let's do this one. There we go. Gonna help out a lot.
Cheyenne will flourish thanks to you.
Yes.
And for each mile of track that we lay, we receive 10 square miles of land. The politicians have no idea of the value of the assets they're giving away, but that stays between us.
Funny joke like that. Alright, this is easy. So we've already reached that one. And we're just gonna have to reach this one, which is one more delivery from the train, I guess. And then we can worry about connection from Omaha to Rocky Springs. Or doesn't have to connect directly, but just from station to station to station. And then I have to transport 100 passengers from Chennai to Rocky Springs. Okay, cool. That should be doable. Rocky Springs is all the way there. Not sure if I want to go around it or if I want to go through the mountainy area. Like through all of this.
Well done. The citizens of Denver are impressed by the railroad.
Cool. Awesome. I'm happy they are impressed. I need to scam and train. I don't think bonuses for employees. Don't really want that. But I mean, I guess I have to. This is a good one, actually. Oh, well, let's just buy this one. So next time I can buy this one. That's useful for the passengers. Or high speed. Less tractive power though. Okay, cool. Slow down. And we must worry about this right here. Let's put this one down like this. Cool. And let's see. Let's connect it like this for now. No, thank you. Why does it go like that? Strange. Alright, let's connect that. And let's see. Don't want a tunnel. Way too expensive. Alright, this is easy actually. Alright, let's do that. Cool.
Now
Done.
you've managed to cross the Great Plains. A masterpiece.
Alright. Now I just need to get all those passengers across. Let's do these ones for now. Here to here. Without stopping. Actually, to make that a bit better, construct this, expand this station. Let's change this up. Alright, let's do that. Change this to this one. There we go. And then we can change this one. No, can I not do that? Hold on. Oh, then let's do that. No. Cool. Wait, what am I doing? This one is connected to... Oh, it's a single one, of course. Okay, cool. This one we can connect to this one. Awesome. And this one I want to have all the way like this. All the way here. Build that. Let's upgrade station. Maintenance as well. Connect that. And let's do a what's it called? Is that the diamond crossing? This. There we go. Makes things a lot easier. Cool. Do another diamond crossing right there. Awesome. And let's do some supply towers, but for signaling first. Signaling is more important. Now let's do this one like this. Alright, so this road goes all the way there. And I want this one to go all the way here. Cool. And I can add all these signals. Awesome. Yeah, that should be fine actually. Even though the quest specifically says without stopping. But I mean, if they have to stop, they have to, you know? And then I'm gonna send the second train. I'm gonna send it whenever this one is done. And I'm gonna do that very easily. I'm gonna clone train to do the same line. Gonna be easy. Alright, it's there. Clone train. There we go. And actually, I could set it to passengers and mail. This one as well. Passengers and mail only. Gonna help out a lot. Cool. Awesome. Now they don't have to stop. Very long track. Oh. Well, they do. I mean, they do have to stop for supplies. Sometimes. Put that in the middle. This is taking passengers from Rock Springs. Does that work as well? I don't think so. Unfortunately. I think I'm gonna need to grow the city a bit. So what is the demand right now? It needs corn and more grain. Grain, it should be supplying grain. It shouldn't be a problem at all. Let's see. Corn. We can bring that over. That could be easy. Put like this. Go. Not how I want it to work, but totally fine. And let's bring it all the way to this one. Oh wait, actually these are on the same track, huh? Oh well, that's fine. Alright, there we go. Cool. Add new locomotive. And from this one all the way to this one. Awesome. Put some signaling in. Well. Like this. Cool. Hey Pandy. Just stopping in to say hi. I have family over the weekend, but I love this game, so had to give you some love. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's a very cool game. Did have some trouble with it in the beginning. I tried to like speed things up, but the tutorial didn't really let me, so that's unfortunate. I can do this one. 75 6 May. Oh, wow, okay. Industry bonus. Okay, so I just have to buy this one. What do we want here? We can just buy whatever we want, actually. Doesn't really matter. Let's do this one. Fun. Yeah, let's buy that one. Cool. Let's do some crazy shit. Let's bring this one here. Let's do a bigger one right there. Okay, connect these together. Awesome. Now we can connect all the way back, I guess. But not all the way. Like right there. And we can bring it to this warehouse, maybe. There we go. Cool. Bring it to that warehouse. In this warehouse, I can store the cloth. There we go. Put a maintenance building there. And then we can buy, if we have enough money, we can buy a locomotive for that. Actually, we got a mixed one. Kinda wanna have the mixed one, maybe. No thank you. How are we doing on the task, actually? Oh, that's going well. Okay, cool. 3 more years. Okay, we're gonna do that, no problem. Cool, so we can relax a little bit. Let's take the mixed one. And let's replace all locomotives. Except, let's see, how did this work? With rural businesses, I want to replace all of those with this one. And cities only. No, because cities only also applies to the passenger ones, and I don't want the passenger ones to be replaced yet. Hey Crow Eagle, how you doing, buddy? Haven't seen you in a long time. Busy with your new job? Right, let's buy this locomotive. I hope you're enjoying the job as well. One of the most important things. I'm tired as hell at the moment. Aren't we all, Crow? Aren't we all? Alright, can I? Okay, yeah, cool. I wanna... There we go. Train... Oh, there
Progress
was train
is
list.
enormous.
Hey, we did it!
The Far West is no longer so far away anymore, and the people are slowly realizing that trade helps create prospering cities. We still have a long way to go, but the Transcontinental Railroad is coming.
Awesome. I love this game, man. Any of you Americans in the chat like games like this? Like, I very much enjoy games and movies and series about history. And especially about, like, for some reason, especially about American history, because there's quite a lot to learn about that, you know, for us anyway. Like all the European history, I mean, that's boring stuff. But like the American history, that's, and I don't know, it's very interesting to me. That's why I really like games like this that explain history about a certain country, or like with religion or whatever. Like, I really enjoy that kind of stuff, even though it's not like the main focus of the game, you know?
In spite of all the challenges, the Union Pacific Railroad managed to cross the endless expanses of the Great Plains and conquer the merciless slopes of the Rocky Mountains. The Central Pacific Railroad approached from the west, but the winter of 1868 brought all work to a standstill. The two lines lay just a few hundred miles across from each other, in the middle of nowhere in the mountains. The dream of the first Transcontinental Railroad seemed to be within touching distance, but was buried by house-high masses of snow and blown away by icy snowstorms, a dream that had begun almost 4 decades before.
Cool. President level. We did well. We did well. So here's like the rating you'll get from each level. Honestly, I wasn't expecting to be president level. I was expecting to be like accountant or something. That's what I usually got, like the first playthroughs I did. It was like accountant or porter even. I don't think I did any worse ever than that. But a president level, that's quite good. For the next one, I'm definitely not expecting president level. For some reason, I've tried this level a million times, but I can't get the president level rating on the next one. Right, next chapter. Alright, next chapter. This is 1. Next chapter is this one. Alright, the early days. Oh, wait, I did? Oh, never mind then. I'm thinking about another one, apparently. Alright. I thought... Oh, completed as president. Alright then. Well, I did it anyway. This is fine.
Let's go. Time is money.
I wasn't expecting that. I thought I'd never completed that one. But it's been a while. But let's do it anyway.
In 1830, the prosperous industrial centers on the east coast of the United States of America were poorly connected to the mainland. Insufficiently developed toll roads and slow ship canals were the only options when making long journeys. Farmers, businessmen, and travelers lamented these long, arduous, and above all, unsafe transport routes. They were not only an inconvenience for travelers, but also shackles on an emergent nation's hunger to grow. But at this time, a development from England was taking its first steps and helped keep alive the hope of many cities in the East of reaching greater economic influence and growth.
Awesome.
I've been waiting for you. I'm Philip Evan Thomas. It's always been my dream to build a railroad to the Ohio River and beyond. That would help everyone, both the settlers and the natives. And I need your help with that. First of all, I have 2 tasks for you in order to build a base from where we can monitor further activities. But as I learned back when I was a bank clerk, the books must always balance. So take care to make a profit, even with these preliminary assignments.
Alright, build a station. Go to this one. Or actually, we can... this one is fine.
Oh,
Build
who's
that one.
this new fish swimming in our pond?
Charlotte.
Greetings from the beautiful city of Charlotte.
Oh,
What
the city
was
of
your
Charlotte.
name
Never
again? Beautiful stranger, wasn't it? Well, that's what you look like. Just let me know if you need help push-starting your trains.
Oh, yeah, we are very early now. 1830. We have a grasshopper.
Look, to be clear, I have nothing against strangers. Some of my best friends are strangers. But you're not from here, and New York is my city. That's where I do business. I say when the trains roll, where they're going, and why. As long as you don't get in my way, everything will be A-okay between us.
Alright, we got some competitors. This is where the fun part
I see
starts.
our two competitors have introduced themselves
Don
to
Lorenzo
you.
and
They
Beatrix
have
from
different
Pump.
approaches, and so will behave differently.
Hey, Kelson.
Basically,
Hey,
however,
Flippers.
they want to expand their rail networks and make a profit just like you do. So stay on guard and don't let them take advantage of you.
Alright then. Let's not let them take advantage of me, shall we? Alright. Let's build a warehouse. I need a bigger one, apparently. Let's build it right there.
What is this station good for?
What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Maybe I should have built this one to the second track. Oh well, it's fine. It's fine. I don't want to build a tunnel though. Way expensive. Let's not build a tunnel. Go around. Like this. %. That's a lot better. There we go. Not as expensive. And it looks good. It's awesome. I like it. Cool. Alright. Let's add locomotive. The grasshopper. Let's set up rail line. This one to this one. Right. And I wanted this one to take the cattle. And I want this one to take vegetables. Go, cool. Should also put a supply tower in the middle somewhere. And for future, we should use signaling. I kind of forgot how these work. I think I should build them like this. Then it will stop right there. I think that's how it works. What are you guys saying? Oh, a game I've never seen before. Really, Flippers? Have you never seen this game before? That's cool. That's cool. Awesome. Kelson is the lurker here. That's absolutely fine. No worries, Kelson. Hey, Chrome West, how you doing? You play Among Us last night. When you're starting your track, Kelson? Your track. We have fireworks on the defender. Say hello to you, Kelson. I'm tired and close to a mental breakdown and move with a lot of people talking and yelling. Do not go well with autism. Ah. I was thinking of starting walking at midnight. Oh, that track. That's the track you meant. I get it now. That doesn't sound good, dude. I hope you're relaxing. So in about 3 weeks, counting sleeping, dinner, resting, you give or take, right? Awesome. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Crow. Hope you're gonna be feeling better soon. Right. This is an interesting mission, though. So this really starts in the early days. 1830. So we start off with a grasshopper, and then we can go to John Bull, Dunham, a lot of different ones, North America, John Hancock. This is probably one of the more famous ones, I guess. Same with the grasshopper. Jervis, Reindeer, Philadelphia. This is the one we used in the previous mission. These ones. Right, cool. I like this game. It's so cool. So freaking cool. Okay. So what are our tasks? Connect 3 rural businesses to your network. Okay, I've already done 2 of them. That's easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Do we want milk? Yes, we do want milk. So let's add that to the list. So we can do a small train station right there. We can connect that to the warehouse.
The bigger a city gets, the greater its demands get too. At some point, the goods from the immediate area will no longer be enough. That's where the railroad comes in handy.
Cool.
Now select Baltimore to take a closer look at the city.
Go. Baltimore. Where's Baltimore? There it is.
Baltimore, where the headquarters of our firm is located, has a large clothing industry. The city therefore needs a constant supply of fabrics. In New York, on the other hand, the fashion-conscious customers are waiting for deliveries of ready-tailored goods. Lay a rail line between Baltimore and New York so that the clothing produced in Baltimore can be delivered to New York.
Yeah, well, but you don't really create a lot because you don't have cloth, though. You need cloth, and that cloth needs to come all the way from here somewhere. Later on. Yeah, from here, from Pittsburgh. That's gonna take a while. That's an annoying mission. I didn't like that one. Alright. So now we need a train station in New York. Put a large train station right there. He's not gonna be happy about it.
What are you doing with this station here? I'm already here.
Yeah, you are already here. That's right. Now I'm here. Deal with it. Deal with it, boy. Right, so we're gonna take the second track. Gonna make it run along this one for the beginning. We're gonna go all the way up here. I think. Like right there. Then we're just gonna connect it to, I guess, to second one. Yeah, gonna want to keep a spot open for these to connect this one there. That's expensive though. That's very expensive. What if I don't do that? I just do this. Let's see. Go around it a little bit. Like this. That's better. Still expensive though. Wait. This. That's a whole lot better. A whole lot cheaper. But I also need to keep in mind that is good. 2%, 3%, 1%. Okay, that's fine actually, and it's not too expensive. It's not 500,000. So yeah, let's do it like this. It looks totally fine to me. The grasshoppers are gonna take a while to get there though. There we go. Baltimore, New York.
I'll let you get on with your responsibilities. Stay alert. I will check on your progress from time to time.
Cool. You do that, bro. You do that. What I want to do as well, probably gonna cost way too much money right now, though. I want to do this. That's not that much. 175. So if you run another track along along one you already laid down, it's a lot cheaper because it's parallel tracks. So I guess it's easier to lay it down because there's already like a little foundation there. That makes things a lot cheaper, which is amazing. So I want to do that. And I want to say this one goes that way. This one goes that way. I'm going to put signaling all the way down on both sides. Want to put some supply towers as well. Right there and right there. Cool. Right then. And then I want... Alright, this is already... It's still there. Gonna take a while to get there. Look at that. Quite hard to see. It's moving quite fast, actually. Alright, cool. Again, no music. What is wrong with this game? Give me music. Please? Please give me music. What are my tasks? Take Baltimore and Pittsburgh. Right. I need to do that 2 years. Oh wow. Need to do that fast then. Deliver 10 cotton to Pittsburgh. Deliver 20 clothing to New York. Okay, this one should be easy. As long as I have a supply of cotton or of cloth in Baltimore, though. Alright. Let's not worry about this one for now, actually. Should be fine. What I should be worrying about is this one. Yeah, it's something I definitely have to worry about right now. Do that one. Let's do this one. Should probably... Touching cloth? What? What did I say? Did I say something stupid? Probably. Okay, do I wanna... Huh, 1.6. 2 million. Oh, wowzers. Alright, that's a lot more expensive than I thought. And this is gonna have to go through the mountains to make it efficient, I guess. That costs way too much, bro. Way too much. 1.3. Way too much money. Holy sh. Well, I could get a loan, I guess. But I don't really want to do that. Oh, those loans are not good enough. They're definitely not good enough. So how am I gonna do this? How did I do this before? I think I went like around it a little bit. Like this. Let's see. How high are these mountains? Maybe I went around it like that. All the way like this. No. I guess like this. This is a lot cheaper. What if I remove this one? It's easier to just do it like this then. Yes. Gotta love the mountainy areas in this game in America. Let's see. That's also way too expensive. This is even worse than what I had before. Alright, let's go back to the drawing board. Let's do it like this. And like this, what I had before. What the hell is going on? What the? This. And like this. And like this. Go back. Right, there we go. Too many bridges though, like this. How I had it before, it was, I guess, the best option, but I removed it. Oh man. It was a lot cheaper. I don't know how I did that. And again, no music. Alright, I'm gonna put up something else. Let's put up, which did I had before? This one, right? Let's turn off all the game sound, all the game music. It's not working anyway. There we go. This is less expensive. But this is gonna take way too long to complete this track. All the way like this. Take a million years. Don't really have another option right now. Right, I guess we're gonna have to do that. Let's take a loan. 2 of them. There we go. Cool. Now let's add locomotive. Let's set up this. There we go. That's one. Then we should set up a line here as well. Once we have some money, actually. speed it up.
If you transport the
gonna take a
clothing
million
from
years.
Baltimore with your rail line, you will be making a considerable contribution to the growth of the industry. Everyone profits from that.
Small. Oh wait, I already had a train station there. Cool. Already bought one there. Forgot about that. Let's put down that one. Let's just wait for the next
Excellent.
bit of money.
You can hire train
Ooh.
crews in the staff dialogue window.
Oh yeah, this is cool.
Then you'll need to
This
view
is
the
another
train
game
details
mechanic.
of a selected train to assign the staff to it.
You can assign
Now,
staff
open
to
the
the
train
trains.
details of your most important
Shut up,
train
dude.
and assign an engineer and a stoker to it.
Right, engineer and a stoker. Cool. But this can get a little bit annoying. Because you can hire 4 different kinds of staff. Stoker, conductor, engineer, and something else. But they also have like a mood or a how they are. You can see this one is slow, this one is disciplined, this one is superficiality. I don't know what that means. how to pronounce that. This one is creative. And if I click, for example, at this one, likes creative people but can't stand conspicuous ones. Another big word for me. And creative type works best with careful colleagues, but avoids stubborn people. So people with those like traits, they will work against each other, kind of. React negatively to timidity and positively to serious people. So you want to make sure it's like the right match. You have the right stoker with the right engineer, so they boost each other, kind of. For now, I just want to hire a stoker and an engineer. Guess it doesn't really matter right now. With this one. Cool.
You don't have first call on cities, farms, or mines. Of course, your transport income will fall if your competitors connect these to their rail networks. Tracks, locomotives, buildings, and cash all increase the value of your company. And the higher this is, the higher the price of your company stocks. Just as other companies
bought
buy
shares
stocks
of me.
from you, you were able to buy some from them. If you do that, you will profit from the success of your competitors. You should buy stocks via the company dialogue window now.
And I can do that if I have some money. Right.
It seems
Bidding
to
on
me
technology
you're
is cool.
broke. Just this once, I'll help you out with some cash. Be more careful next time.
Thank you, buddy. Right, now I
It's
can pay
probably
off my
just another
debt.
one of your little mistakes, but could it be that you just placed a bid?
It's not a mistake. Right, I want to buy a lot of fish shares.
If you own enough shares in your
And a lot of
competitor,
her shares.
you can merge with them and incorporate their routes and buildings with yours. Your competitor will then be out of business for good. This should stay just between us, as it's, well, not entirely legal. But we need to keep all of our options open. A saboteur has applied for a job with you. If you send him to one of your competitors, he will make trouble for them. This can also cause their stock price to fall.
Hey, in your place, I'd invest in me as well.
You don't have to deploy saboteurs to do better than your competitors. You could deal with them in a more classy and legal way. Take a look at which routes are more lucrative and will ensure you become the most important transporter there.
I can assure you that your money is well invested in my company.
By the way, your competitor, Don Lorenzo, is a bit of a gang boss. You can imagine that he has good connections to bandits and saboteurs. So it's much easier for him to deploy such characters.
Makes sense. Alrighty then. Let's upgrade Pittsburgh, shall we? Construct a maintenance building. Also construct a maintenance building here if I haven't done already. No, we didn't. Cool. First line in danger is faster
You
locomotive
now possess
available.
your first block of shares in a competitor.
Good.
You should have learned the most important aspects of your position by now. I'll let you get on with your responsibilities. Stay alert. I will check on your progress from time to time.
Need to get a better train. Get another point in something. Then I can unlock this one. Oh wow, that's a lot of... Oh jeez. Alright, cool.
One day the railroad will reach all the way to the West Coast. Every day huge crowds of people set out to cross the entire country. And the trains will continue to get faster. Don't look at me like that. We can't stop progress.
That's cool. I want this one. Wait, do I? Yeah, I mean, I guess so. Guess I want that one. Cool. Alright. Build that one there. Then I want to have a small train station right there. Connect these together. Actually, let's connect it like this. Or like this. Like that. And then here. That's cool. That's cool. I like that. That's awesome. Add locomotive. Connect these. Connection bonus. Almost expires. Okay, what do we need to do? We have 4 years to deliver 20 loads of clothing to New York. Haven't we done that yet? Waiting for Pittsburgh, Baltimore. We're waiting on this one. Oh, why? I'm not gonna do that. Let's put a signal down there. What the hell? Let's not wait for that. Go train, go. You can wait. Let's go. What are you waiting for? Oh man, okay. That's annoying. Okay, let's put this one on a different track then. That's gonna take a million years. There we go. That's better. That's a whole lot better. Then I want to have another one of these. Let's clone train. There we go. Cool. I've got 2 trains running at the same route. Headhunter. Oh, that's a good one. Cool. from other competitors. Quite expensive though. Let's steal from Don Lorenzo. Stoker maybe? That's higher than he's... No, that. Yeah, there, this one. Might be good. Put that one on this line, maybe. Quite important to have a good one there. Oh, it's already went to that one. Wait, didn't I have...
I had biscuit today for lunch, and it was fantastic.
Did you know that I am speaking in Washington on behalf of some Indian tribes? They have granted me the title of Haiwa Nob, which means the benevolent one.
I'm getting a little bit annoyed by all those game hints. Turn that off. Ooh, a mediator. That's useful. Cool.
Are you happy? I got you an article
So
in
what
the
I want to
newspaper.
do now... Let's see. I want to buy this business. We can. Wait a little bit. Okay, now it's cheap. Cool. Auction. Oh, I immediately bought it? Oh wow, I thought you had to do an auction for it. What's that? Flippers! Awesome. Okay, so I bought this, so now every time he gets the beer from this town, he has to pay me basically. That's gonna help me out a lot. Alright, let's get this.
This
one.
isn't a locomotive, it's a scrap heap on wheels.
Alright, and let's replace all of our trains with the John Hancock. All of them. There we go. That's gonna improve business a whole lot. I missed his face. Isn't Exin doing his 7 Days to Die with you guys? Wasn't he gonna do that tonight? We're gonna do that later. No suitable freight for this train available. What does that mean? Oh, because it's full? That's probably why. Cool. Okay. Baltimore grows again. Awesome. Okay, now I can place down some cool stuff. Attraction. More points. I want to do more points. That's helpful. Need more innovation points. Or research points, I mean. And now the John Bull.
I would have
Even better
chosen
one.
something far more exquisite.
Replace all of them. Cool. Yeah, whatever you want, girl. Whatever you want, Beatrix.
It angers me that to this day, nobody has erected a memorial to our founding father, George Washington. I hope that the disputes about it will be over someday, and I'll be the first to make a donation towards it.
Spring suspension.
You won the auction?
Got it.
But what are you gonna do with it now?
What are you gonna do with it now? Put you here. Both of them are very useful. Awesome. Okay, and this one boost. Gets along with high spirit. So it's dominant. Okay, cool. So these work together very well, apparently. Baltimore and Ohio has fastest train. Yeah, that's me.
My freight trains go faster than that.
Well, that's not true. That's just a big lie, sir. Right, I want... Let's see. What's good here? Maybe more cloth production. Would that be good? I don't know. Meat? There's no meat production anywhere here. Let's do meat production actually. Wait, is there cattle nearby? There's not. So I would have to get cattle all the way from here. I mean, guess it's worth it. Yeah, let's do it. Get this. Build my own train station in this area as well. As soon as I have the money for it. Kelson, when are we playing Phasmophobia? Whenever you guys want. Whenever you guys want to do it. What are the tasks? Okay, I've delivered 18. Okay, going well. Connect Baltimore and Toledo. Okay, that's all the way to the east. Reach the population of 100,000 in Baltimore. Oh, we're doing all right. At 20% shares of the competitor. Cool, we've done that. Okay, this is not done yet, but we'll get there. Connect 10 rural business. Employ one of the competitors out. Okay, cool. We're gonna get there. We're gonna be doing that.
Don't worry about it. Who's interested in what the tabloids say, right?
What happened? Didn't even read that. Reliability
My
of the
brother spent
locomotives.
some time in England.
Better
His accounts of
reliability.
how the railroad is used in mining there fascinated me. However, in America, we have considerably greater distances to overcome. A mammoth task.
Yes, it is a mammoth task. Right, I was gonna put a train station here. Can I place it there? I could do that. A little hard, though.
If you don't want me to string you up at your new station, pack it all in.
Hey, be nice, sir. What the hell is wrong with you? Wow, that's gonna cost a lot of monies. I don't like that. Alright, 1%, cool. Is this up? %, cool. Did it. %. We can live with 3%. That's what we can get. Cool. 4. Four is cool. Okay, cool. Oh, that's 600 though. Oh wow. It's gonna take a lot of money. Let's wait a little bit. Task completed. Cool, we did that one. Okay, we have 14 years to complete this task. Gonna be fine. Easy peasy. Cannot grow and might even shrink.
You really should pay more attention to the maintenance of your locomotives.
I don't want it to shrink. Okay, so that's why I'm providing the cows soon. Cattle. Let's see. We take a bond. One. Yes, cool. Buy. Add locomotive. This one to this one. Cool. Let's go. I forgot about putting the supply towers down actually. You do that in some places, like right here. Yeah, that's why it's slowed down now. Guess I didn't do that. That's my stupid mistake. Haven't done it here as well. Okay, cool. That's a go. This one. Have fun, Joel. I'll speak to you later. Right, I need to say goodbye now. Miss Flippers wants to watch a movie and snuggle. Alright. See you next time, Flippers. Enjoy your night with the missus. Netflix and chill. Yeah, I guess so, Kelson. I guess that's what's gonna be happening. Let's connect to Toledo. Whatever. And I want a connection with... Oh, that's expensive. Never mind, let's wait a little bit. Should have plenty of money soon. Right, can we buy it now? Not yet. Almost, because I want this one. A little bit more money. Not likely after my trip to the hospital, but still cuddles and kisses. Alright, the large train station. Cool. There we go. Awesome.
It's worth reconsidering that decision.
No, I'm not gonna reconsider. Look at that. That's beautiful. All the diamond crossings. It's so useful. Awesome. Alright, let's go. Let's connect it to Pittsburgh. All the way to this one. That's a lot of money again. Let's wait a little. Another research. Oh, no, we'll have to wait. Forgot about that. Tasks. Connect this one. We're gonna be able to do that. It should be fine as well.
I believe that the railroad
a lot of time
will
for that.
democratize mobility. It is a means of transport that should be open to all people. Not only because it is profitable, no,
Grain, cattle.
but because it opens up people's eyes to the world.
It's either bad staff or poor materials, or both.
Wait. Alright, I wanted to bring this one over as well. Forgot about that. Put a warehouse there. Cool. Alright. Alright, I have another track down. Let's do this one first, I guess. This one is a bit more important, I think. How am I gonna do it though? Second, the third. Why can't I connect it to these? It should be a possibility. This works. Why can't I connect it to these though? That's annoying. No, because then I probably have to do this one, right? Also doesn't work. That's a bit strange. Alright, whatever. Do this one then. Like this. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. Can do it like that. That's cool. No problem. Wait a little bit.
So let's go with it. My headhunter has recruited an employee from you.
What an ass. Alright, on this one. Cool. Increases the power of the locomotives. A little bit more money. Let's buy it. Cool. I want to add another locomotive as soon as I can. There we go. Cool. From this one, this one. Let's wait a little bit. Can we wait? Hold on. Do this one first, and now set up this one. Cool.
I hope you don't mind if I go into competition with your station.
Wait, where? This one?
One of your trains isn't doing what it should be doing. Why are you getting in my way again?
Cool. What did he... Did he put another station somewhere? Where I am as well? I don't know. Weird. Alright, that's fine.
When I tell people
Well, probably
about my
because he
plans for the
upgraded.
railroad, they
Got it.
only see the problems. Laying the tracks, maintenance costs, labor costs. As if a fleet of stagecoaches were cheaper. And don't tell me these mountains of raw materials are supposed to be transported by horses.
Go. Can we... We can. Gonna be expensive though. Don't know if I like that. That's gonna be expensive.
Don't worry. Your employees won't miss a thing with me. Promise.
Baltimore's growing again. Awesome. What I want.
Thank you for letting me have your staff, sweetheart.
What's she doing? She keeps stealing all my stuff, apparently. Station master. Already have a station master. Marcus Crier. Yeah, whatever. Alright, cool. Do you drink energy drinks or are you a soda person? A bit of both. I do drink energy drinks sometimes, but usually soda, I guess. Or coffee. Want to buy that? Sure, why not? Actually, I was saving up the money, but guess not anymore. Right. Need a lot more money for that. Pay off that one as well. Let's take another one. And I can pay off this loan. And I have more money left. Kind of. For reliable locomotives.
Oh dear!
Awesome.
There seems to be a little problem with one of your locomotives.
Yeah, well, that happens. Did I put a... No, I didn't. Place that one down there. I'm gonna get accent started to drink beer again. Sounds you are in for a fun night, Kelson. Yeah, I'm not taking care of him this time. Good energy drinks are nasty, so I think. Well, I mean, I don't think they're nasty, but no, just shouldn't drink too many of them. Not very healthy.
You understand your craft, I must admit. I hope that we will fight over land and rails for a long time to come.
Well, thank you. Press line in danger? Oh. Alright, cool. Can I buy it? No, still not. We'll have to wait longer. It tastes funny to me. Can't say anything about that. I mean, it's your taste. It is what it is. No. That's a bad one. Cool. Nice. We're leaving them all behind. Awesome. Cool. This is growing again. Finally. That's what I wanted. Add locomotive. Add...
Hey, one of your people is now on my side. He says he likes it much better.
Oh, really? How's Baltimore doing? Baltimore. We need more cattle, apparently. And corn. Aren't we providing enough cattle? We only have one. Let's change that, shall we? We only have one train here right now. It's not enough.
Oh dear! There There seems to be a little problem with one of your locomotives.
Oh, really? Stupid little B word. Go this way. And let's go this way. Cool. Let's grab another train. There we go. Cool. Now there's 2 trains going. Gonna help out a lot.
For my friends on the East Coast, the Great Lakes are a long way away, and many of them never want to go there. This is because they have only just arrived in the New World. But think about their children. They won't want to spend their entire lives on the East Coast when a vast land of unimaginable possibilities lies before them.
How can I improve this? I mean, there are a lot of ways to improve this, but... I don't know. Do this. Let's connect it to the last one, actually. I think I want to go around it. Like this. Yeah, that's better.
A big dream has become reality. Baltimore now has a direct connection to the Great Lakes. This will speed up the trade of goods and help bring more prosperity to the city.
Well, direct connection, I mean... I mean, it does connect, but... Takes a long time to get there. Especially here. It should go through the mountains though, but that's gonna take way too much money. Would speed up the process by a whole lot though. I did that. How we doing? Okay, we have 6 years. It is growing little by little. Not fast enough. So we're getting more cattle, I think. Not good enough. Why is it not working as I do it? Baltimore and Albany. Where's that? Need to connect this, huh? Express line they want. Express lines are annoying, man. I don't like those.
When trains stand still, they lose your money. And I think that's a good thing.
I think that's a good thing. Stupid guy. There we go. Cool. Do this? No. Ah, that's unfortunate. Can't do this though. Oh, that's 19. Oh wow, that's a lot. That's way too much. Maybe we can do it like this. Well. Four. That's good. Better. 4-3. Here we go. Cool. Awesome. Yeah. Oh wow, that cost a lot of money though. All those bridges. Damn. Oh man. Yeah, that's expensive. Oh man. Oh man. Way expensive. Alright, take another loan. Take one. Almost buy it then. I don't think this is gonna be worth it. At least we're gonna get 300k from it. Right, almost. 775. Come on. There we go.
You
Cool.
should look for your train.
Build that thing. Don't want it. Right. Now.
As a child, I
Another
already
tricky
had
part.
a wooden train set. You too? Or do you still have it?
Stoker. This one. Set up. This one. This one. Yeah, and I want it set for passengers. That's cool. I don't know if it's gonna be an express line though. Quite fast. Not sure. It's gonna be an express line. Might have to get a new train for that. I think we'll know as soon as this one gets back. Then it determines whether or not it's an express line. Let's get this one. A bit better. This one is even better, so... Need more points for that. Let's wait a little bit longer. Alright, it's almost there. This is considered an express line? No, unfortunately not. Okay, that's
Believe
annoying.
me, it isn't easy to survive in this world of men.
Gonna have to wait
These
for the
old
new
men
train.
with beards and tailcoats think that the world is at their feet. And women too. But they should not expect that from me. You really should pay more attention to the maintenance of your locomotives.
Really, huh? Why that? A little bit more technology points. You can get a new one. Cool.
You can drive this locomotive straight to the scrapyard.
Let's do all these first. Do all businesses. And then the other ones I will upgrade later on, whenever I can. Come on, bro. Baltimore keeps growing, cool.
You should look for your train.
Almost at 100,000, cool. Get 3 more businesses connected. Shouldn't be that hard, to be honest. Just connect these 3 to this one, for example.
Shouldn't you also leave a bit of room for more efficient rail systems?
No, not right now. Right now I'm just going for whatever I can, basically. Right, what do I need for these? I need fruit and sugar. Fruit is here, sugar cane is there, cool. Can get that there easily. Probably should change that up again. Yeah, let's do that. Let's remove this. Put a warehouse down. Big warehouse. You can connect this one right there. This one here. Whenever I have the money. Actually, let's connect this one first. This one to here. Cool. There we go. Let's add this one. Let's add sugarcane.
Some people think that I should hire a man to
Let's add
represent me in
these.
negotiations because I might not be taken seriously. But where's the fun in that for me?
Congratulations. You're doing some excellent work, and your company has greatly increased in value, just as I'd hoped it would.
Well, let's set up that one. Oh, that's this one done. Cool, awesome. Buy out one of your competitors. I don't know if I'm gonna have the money to do that before I reach this one. Before I reach this one.
I've sent somebody to you to keep their ears open.
Mm-hmm. Did you really? Put a line there. Cool. Sure. How you guys doing? Thank you guys for the 7 likes. These 6 current viewers on 7 likes, that's awesome.
Say, are you a bit slow? I have already bid.
Yeah, I also already did. Get on my level. Oh, I haven't put down any of the fly towers.
Oh dear, there seems to be a little problem with one of your locomotives.
Cool. Let's do that. Keep forgetting about that. Right, this one. Cool. Now, 3 of them are connected to this one. Leaves them all behind. Awesome. Then there's one train grabbing all of those materials from here, bringing it to Toledo. Grabbing mostly cattle right now, but that's fine. I guess it takes whatever it can, whatever the city needs most, maybe. Hopefully that's what it does. Place down some of the supply towers. Go. Right, almost 100,000 in Baltimore. Cool.
This isn't
right,
a locomotive,
great.
it's a scrap heap on
Awesome.
wheels.
So for all trade,
You should look for your train.
or rural businesses, yes, that's the one I need. Costs a lot of money though. Let's adjust this. No, full, mix, trade, all the same. Usually you can adjust these settings to do like half of them first. But now it doesn't really let me do that, fortunately.
The prosperity on the East Coast is growing. I like that, as there are many places there that are dear to me, especially Baltimore. But this wealth is also causing people to become lazy. I hope there will be enough people like me who feel the urge to travel farther west.
I hope for you, bro. Oh, I see 8 likes now. Thank you very much. If anybody is watching hasn't done already, please consider hitting that like button and following on Twitch or subscribing on YouTube. It's very much appreciated. I'm also gonna put this link in chat right here, which will
Things are going
go
better
to a
for you
site,
than I'd
and
expected.
at that site you can have a there will be a link for my Instagram, Twitter, Discord, YouTube. Isn't it working? Okay, for some reason it doesn't. Alright, never mind. Well, there was a link in chat before. Let's just copy and paste it real quick.
One of your trains isn't doing what it
Works the
should be
same.
doing.
So here's the link. If you want to follow, you can do that. Let's do this one.
There's another station here now.
My spy informed me that you need to urgently clean up your research department. Those secret construction plans are lying all over the place. Did I allow myself to be lulled in by your good looks? That won't happen to me again.
Okay. We're almost there. And we've done it. We're not gonna be able to do this one, unfortunately. I mean, doesn't really matter. Let's do we do this one. Yeah, let's do that. We can pay off this one. Pay off this one. It's better for my end score, I think, if I do it that way. Alright. We almost could have done it, I think. 1,000 more people in Baltimore. And we're done. Need more beer there. Could be getting that from there, maybe.
I'll tell you one thing.
This
we
is an
should
express
join
line.
forces. You're more on the ball than I had thought.
Wait, it's Baltimore to New York.
Together we
Okay,
can
that's another one.
conquer the world. No? Okay, your loss.
Yeah, let's have it on automatic. That's fine, actually. Cool. Right. How long? 400 more people. Awesome. You can see here, like 55% of the people being transported by train right now. And 22%
Thank you
of the
for
mail
letting
was
me
being
have your
transported.
stuff, sweetheart.
Quite cool how you can see those things. There's a lot more things you can do, and obviously this isn't the best setup. Definitely not the best setup.
Oh, it looks like one of your
And I
trains
could
has
have
a
done
problem.
a whole lot better. I connect to a whole lot more cities, like Grand Rapids or this one or Louisville, all the way down here to Atlanta. Like, there's so many places you can connect to. You do it the right way. You can do it all in one game.
What can I do if your employees can't resist my candy?
Sure, take that. Alright. And press train.
My
This
parents
one.
immigrated here from Europe. I'm not sure exactly from which country. I can barely remember them. They died when I was 2 years old.
Oh,
Baltimore is
cool.
prospering.
We did it.
The upswing can be felt along the entire East Coast, thanks to the dense rail network. And since you have connected the Great Lakes and cities such as Toledo, the United States have grown a little bit closer together again.
My
Awesome.
dear, now you're getting too successful for my liking.
Alright, that's it.
The trust in new technology and the art of the adventurous railroaders paid off. Within a few years, a patchy network of short railroad lines stretched from the coast to the Great Lakes, bringing new wealth and a period of dynamic change. Soon the first dreamers entered the scene, calling for a gigantic railroad link from the Atlantic to the Pacific, the so-called Transcontinental Railroad. But how is the most enormous project of the century to be funded and executed when the first step had only just been taken?
Bye, Wes. Sleep well. Alright. Oh, office manager. Well, quite good. Not the best. Apparently, I did have president before on this level. But yeah, I wasn't playing to the best of my abilities, I guess. But this is gonna be it for now, guys. I'm gonna thank you all for watching. Thank you guys for the 8 likes. It has been amazing. I hope you guys like this game as much as I do. I'm probably gonna spend some spare time just learning a bit more about it before I'm gonna stream it next time, because I feel a little bit rusty at some things. Could probably do a whole lot better. But if you like this game, please do let me know. Thank you guys for being here, and I'll see you guys in the next one.